What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Vanguard beta's here, and boy oh boy do I have a lot to say about this one. So it's good, but there's a lot of issues that need to be addressed. So in today's video, we're going to start by going over the biggest problems, some of the smaller problems that add up, and then we're going to finish the video talking about what I really like. I got a bunch of content on this coming soon. I'm going to try to do a meme video and just analyze some of the funnier stuff from this game, but bro, I think this will be a good year. I think we're going to get a good Call of Duty this year. It already feels more complete than Cold War. And when I talk about some of the stuff that goes wrong, that's saying something. Like, this game feels good. So we'll see how it ends up. So one of my favorite things about the beta so far has been this mode. It's called Blitz. And it puts 18v18. It puts a bunch of different, like, big team modes, basically, on maps that aren't necessarily built for it. And it's a lot of fun, bro. Like, now, this mode does bring up probably the biggest problem with the beta so far, and that's the spawns. The spawns are atrocious. I mean, they are so bad, I can't even describe how poor they are, because there's times where I'll literally be sitting in a hallway and get spawned in front of the same attack dog 4 times and die immediately on spawn. Like, I won't even be able to move. Another thing I find a little bit annoying is the heavy wallbang ability. Everything in this game seems to be wallbangable, and I know they went for the whole destructive environment feel, so you can like break things down. Like, watch, see, like those disappear. Yeah, I saw that guy. I just want to show you guys what I was doing. But yeah, you can break things down. It's super cool. The issue is though, everything on the map is now wallbangable. Like all of this, I could shoot through that. See how his bullets are coming right through it. On other games, that wouldn't be the case, and I just find it interesting that they chose to do that this year, because it kind of gets frustrating when you get shot through multiple concrete walls, which has happened to me. Like, I've literally been shot through, like, this wall and this thing, like, standing over here. Someone has shot through that stuff, and I'm like, hell, man. Like, the audio is pretty weird at the moment. It sounds muffled. So, in the alpha, a lot of people complain saying that the audio is too loud or too explosive. So they ended up like kind of muffling it, and it sounds like it's underneath a blanket, if you know what I mean, right? Like, it's like someone took all the sound, captured it inside a bottle, and you're listening to it from the outside of that bottle. Like, it's a really strange effect. Not a fan of it. I hope that we can fix that. Although the sound for footsteps is phenomenal, right? Like, footsteps don't need to be that loud. I really like the way that they've done footsteps, because you can kind of still sneak up on people. Like, you won't hear them until they're like 5-10 meters behind you, instead of Modern Warfare, where you'd hear them 1.5 miles away. The maps feel really good. I really like all these maps. They're a lot of fun. But I will say this. They kind of have been ruined a little bit for me. Because at first, dude, these maps were just flawless in my opinion. But now they've become a lot more frustrating because people have learned the best way to play the game. And sadly, it's once again a very campy play style. So people are using the STG and the Tommy gun, and they are camping like their life depends on it. Holy crap, there's a juggernaut here. Yeah, these attack dogs are horrifying, bro, I swear. See? Look at that. That's an SMG. This is an SMG this guy's using. Let's watch this again. Like, first of all, you're using a Tommy gun, it should have much more recoil than that. That is way too easy to control, especially at that range. And second of all, there's no way that it does that damage at that range. That's an issue balancing wise. The STG is basically the same gun, just has less ammo, but easier recoil to control and better range. So both those guns are extremely difficult to play against. They're extremely infuriating to play against, because their handling, their time to kill, their recoil, all of that is just phenomenal, right? Like, these guns are off the charts, especially in fire rate. The fire rate on the Tommy gun is nuts for the amount of damage it does. I think it does more damage than every other SMG in the category currently. Let's go over and look. So, you look at the firepower on it, it is higher, right? So, firepower is under the damage stat, right? But if you look at the speed, accuracy, and ammo, it's higher in almost everything except for speed to the Sten. And the Sten is a decent gun. I think the Sten's really fun to use, But the Tommy gun, dude, that thing is a killer, and it just outclasses everything else. So why would I use any of these other guns? Same thing over here. STG outclasses the burst. Bar is really solid. That could be a problem, but I think it's pretty solid right now. And I really like the Volk. I've used the Volk a few times off the ground, but it doesn't scream OP to me. At least not off, like, you know, my few times of using it. So that doesn't seem to be too big a problem. There's a lot of bugs in this beta. I've encountered quite a few funny ones that you guys will see in tomorrow's little meme video. But it can be frustrating. The sun is one that's really annoying because it's just so bright. That sun gets you killed. Let's talk about snipers. Snipers are a bit slow. They are a little bit slow at the moment, but I attribute that mostly to the fact that 2 attachments you need to build a really solid sniper class. There's one that gives you +2 ADS speed, +2 fire rate, and then -1 damage. Okay, that's a good class. It also gives you sprint to fire time. It gives you hip fire accuracy. Like, it is a super good attachment. Here's the issue: it doesn't give you ADS speed. It does give you fire rate, but it does not give you ADS speed at the moment. And when it says -1 damage, it actually subtracts 3. And the problem that comes from that is that you can't counteract it anymore. There's another attachment that gives you +1 damage. It's a barrel. That also does not work. So basically, using this attachment is like slowing down your gun and reducing the damage to make it a hit marker machine. It is incapable of one-shotting. I have seen people hit marker headshots, hit marker headshot collaterals with it. It's really frustrating to use. Oh, wait a minute. Hey! Yeah, the STG is so easy to use, like you saw right there. Like, you can just pick it up and go nuts. Get out of here. Another thing I love about this game is the colors. This is the Modern Warfare engine, but the colors look gorgeous. So graphically, it looks phenomenal, and aesthetically, it looks phenomenal. So there's really nothing more I could ask for there. The performance is great. I'm able to reach 120 frames, no problem. I'm on the highest graphical settings right now. So that's how you know this game is really well made for PC. Hopefully it stays that way on the full launch, because I am loving this crisp performance the game is giving me. But the kill feed's broken.
Inside, come on, puppy. Come on, inside.
Stop it. Do you see how it's like 4 frames per second? Very polished game, guys. Very polished game. Ready for release, right?